Greetings and salutations. Today we have another product installation and review episode. Today we are talking about auxiliary lights, passing lights, the lights that are on either side of your headlamp. We're going to swap them out. So let's see what we got, then we'll get to the garage and tackle it on today's Graybeard Bike. All right, so I had a company that sells on Amazon send me these to check out. So that's what I'm going to do. They are 4.5-inch LED lights that replace your existing auxiliary lights or passing lights, whatever you want to call them. These are black. My bike is black. And then have the LEDs in the side of them. It's just a 4.5-inch light. The biggest issue that you'll see is there's no connector on the end, just bare wire. So what I've done is I have gotten connectors here that I can use to connect these wires to these, and then I'll have a connector that will connect to the Harley connection that's already on the bike. Did I need to do that? No, I could have just wired these straight in, but I like to keep everything clean where they can be replaced without having to cut wires next time if I have to replace the light. So I will put these, these were separate, these were not sent to me. But I'll put the link to these. Matter of fact, there's the QR code. There's a QR code for both of them, but I'll put the link in the description as well, so that if you decide you want to do this on your bike, I know a lot of people are doing it because the LED lights are brighter. So if you want to do this to your bike, after this video, you'll know how, and you'll know where to get these things that I got today. So let's head out there to the garage and... All right, so I misled you. Instead of going out to the garage, we're going to start in here with putting those wires together. So we got our soldering gun here, soldering iron. You got a place to plug it in? Yep. Now there's lots of different ways you could do this. What I'm choosing to do is solder it together. All right, so I am just going to cut this quite short, like right here. And hope for the best. So you can see, I cut it pretty short. Now, what I do right now, they're separate and they're, got the electric tape on them, but I like to make it uniform. So now I'm going to just do them together. Just keeps them tidier.
Well, she said something about, what news, Juan? She said something else, not that's your,
All right, so now that that's done, let's head out to the garage. We now have the wires wired to the connectors. So now should be all we have to do is take off this, and it should come right up. So the first thing that you need to do is cover up your fender so that you don't drop something and scratch up your paint. So that's first. If you remember from the Louisiana trip where we went to New Orleans, technically it was a Mississippi trip because we went to Gulfport, but while we were down there, this ring came off and the visor that was there got run over, so it's damaged. So in order to, I can't get that fixed right now because it has to be made copper. So I'm just going to take these off. Then we can commence to see, we've got a nut on this side that keeps spinning. So let's hold it in place. All right. All right. So, like I said, temporarily taking these off. And then here we have the connector that I was talking about. So we just pop these up here. Hopefully I can do it without a screwdriver. There we go. And then let's take the ring off here. And then here's the stock Harley light. I'm going to take the new LED, which has our connector here. Just pop it in there.
How many of those little pizzas do you want?
That's that. And it works.
Connected.
One down, one to go. All right, and then same thing on this side. All right, again, taking the visors off temporarily until I can get this one fixed.
Connected.
All right, so that gets these on here. You can tell they are definitely brighter than the stock, and the way you can tell is the headlight is still stock. So, quite very interesting. Much more modern look. Let's see how they do at night. So we put the old ones back in the box here, and then they go to Facebook Marketplace or eBay. All right, back from our little ride around. I like them. They are indeed brighter. So I'm very curious as to how long they last. Obviously, I don't know that right now, but so far they're good. They look just as nice as some of the more expensive ones, and they light up brighter than the normal incandescent bulb. So yeah, good stuff. Next, we're going to change out the headlight. So until then, stay free. Keep it shiny side up.